Get it right with your GP, a guide for young people. This leaflet has been designed by young people for young people. It offers you advice around your rights when you go to see your GP or practice nurse. You can see your GP about a range of issues including physical health, emotional well-being, mental health issues such as depression, anxiety and self-harm, sexual health, drug and alcohol issues. Want to know more about your rights as a patient? Did you know you can ask for a double appointment for up to 20 minutes if you need it, and that you could bring someone with you to your appointment? You have a choice about which GP you see. You can request a male or female and can ask to see the same GP each time. If you've had a bad experience with a particular GP, you have a right to ask for a different GP the next time you book an appointment. Did you know? You don't have to have students and trainees in the room with you. You should always be asked for your permission first. You will get more from your appointment if you are able to be honest with your GP. It might help you to plan out what you want to say. If you are suffering with depression or anxiety, your doctor should talk through your options and not just offer medication. Your rights to confidentiality explained. If you are 16 or over, young people have the same right to confidentiality as adults. This means that when you visit your GP, they are not allowed to share what you talk about. Basically, they can't tell your parents or carers unless you give your permission. The only time your GP can break this confidentiality is if you or someone else may be at serious risk of harm or abuse. In this instance, they would normally talk through with you the action they would need to take. Your GP might suggest it could be helpful to you or them to discuss your problem with your parents or carers. If you are 16 or over, you can decide whether or not you want it discussed with your parents or carers. If you are under 16 and the GP is worried you don't fully understand the treatment you need, they have the right to contact your parents or carers without your permission. Your GP can't share information about your health with other professionals outside of the NHS, for example, a social worker or teacher, without your permission. Even if your GP refers you to another NHS health professional, they will ask you if they can share your notes. If you're not happy with the service you receive, you have the right to make a complaint. All GP surgeries should have a complaints box or procedure in place. If you have any problems, please ask the receptionist at your GP surgery for more information. Help us to improve GP services. HealthWatch Sheffield wants to hear about your experiences, whether they're good or bad, of using health services. We will use the information you give us as evidence about what is working well and what needs to be improved. We will use this evidence to help influence the organisations who pay for and run our services. Interchange is a young people's counselling service. As a group, we're all passionate about raising awareness of young people's health needs.